Okay, so we're gonna pretend that I'm in my office at my desk. I tried to film this at my actual desk, but it's just too much going on in there. So in here is much quieter, or out here is much quieter. So we're gonna pretend that this is my chair for my desk and that we are in an office setting. And today we're gonna do some exercises that you can do at work that are not going to get you sweaty. So the first thing I'd like to challenge you to do is to remove the word workout from this type of exercise plan, because a workout kind of comes with these ideas of working really hard, getting really sweaty, going for a certain amount of time, 20, 30 minutes, 60 minutes longer. But we're going to do exercises, which means that we're going to get the muscles turned on and we're going to get the blood flowing during your work day that you can do at work without getting sweaty. So you're not going to stink up the office and offend people's noses in your meetings, right? So first thing we're going to do is we're sitting down on the edge of your seat and you're scooting to the front of your chair so that you can have a 90-degree angle behind your knees and the feet are in front of you. So if I were to slide my feet back, my knees are now over my toes, so that is not the correct position. So if you're at work and you're wearing heels, I'd like you to take the heels off so your feet can be flat on the ground. Now from here, you're going to pull up through your center, tailbone to the tip of your head is as straight and tall as you can get it. Hands are resting on your thighs. And from right here, you've been sitting, your glutes, your butt muscles are completely turned off. So we are going to turn them back on. We're going to start by squeezing the left glute and then releasing, and then squeezing the right glute and releasing. So you're just squeezing your butt cheek muscles, guys. That's it. Squeezing the right, squeezing the left. I'm going to go back and forth. And you're sitting up nice and tall. And we're working on turning the glutes back on after they have been turned off while you're sitting. So I'm going left, right, alternating each side. And you're going to do anywhere from 10 to 20 repetitions of that. Then you're going to take a break for a second. You're going to squeeze both booty cheeks together. So you're going to squeeze your butt cheeks together and then release. Squeeze them together and release. Squeeze them and release. And you guys, I'm not even kidding you, you're going to start feeling your muscles burn. You're going to feel your glute muscles start to work just by doing this, and we've hardly even moved. So we're going to do about 10 to 20 repetitions of those. After that, still sitting up tall, I want you to take left shoulder back, right shoulder back. Now look, my hands are going with me. My arms are not glued in a specific spot. They're following the flow of this circle of my shoulder. Most likely, you've spent some time typing hunched over at your desk. So we're going to open up the chest with these shoulder circles backwards, one at a time, allowing the shoulder to lead you. So don't be afraid to move your torso and kind of turn your head in the direction that you're going with that shoulder. I want you to do about 10 to 20 of these, alternating. Then take a breath. And now we're going to do both together. Huge shoulder circles, very intentional here. So don't just do a shoulder circle, kind of shrug it up. I want you to make this the biggest shoulder circle you possibly can. So you're really turning on all these muscles involved by going slow and huge, as big as you can possibly go, and taking the time to allow for that kind of range of motion. So no rush. Nice and slow and very big, 10 to 20 of those. Now if you're just starting these, start with 10 or even less, because you're going to turn muscles on and you are going to feel them. Next exercise, still seated. You're going to do a heel raise and a toe raise. Heels come up, toes come up. Heels come up. Now you can do one at a time if you'd like. You can do heel, heel, toe, toe. Heel, heel, toe, toe. Now this is great. This is going to work the entire lower leg, the calf muscles in the back and the muscles in the front of your shins right here. So you're doing heel, heel, toe, toe. You can do one at a time, or you can do them both together, both heels up, both toes up. And if you want a brain challenge, and we're going to add some more challenge here, getting the muscles and the brain turned on, you can do the heel of one foot and the toe of the other, and put them down, and then the heel of the other foot and the toe of the other. This is a really good one to get those neurons firing in your brain. So one heel, one foot, and the other toe. So you're opposing here. Great brain stuff. Still sitting up nice and tall. So I've got right heel, left toe, left heel, right toe. And after you've done a few of those, just tap your toes for about 10 to 15 repetitions. And you can tap out and center and in and center and out and center and in and center. And I'm already feeling all these muscles on the anterior of my shin here, front of my shin, firing away. Good stuff. So that's some really great exercises just to do in your chair. So that's workout one. Forgive me, we're not using the word workout, are we? That's your little exercise routine number one. Great place to start, and you can do it while seated, even if you're wearing a skirt or a dress. So let's talk about number two. Exercises number two, while you're in your office at your desk, not getting sweaty. So I'm going to go ahead and stand up. Now if you're wearing a skirt, this isn't the exercise routine to do. You can do the other exercises. So hopefully you're wearing pants. You're going to hold onto the back of your chair, stand next to it, and one leg is just going to swing. It's going to swing forward and back. And at first the range of motion might be small, but then as you start to warm up, your leg can go a bit higher. You're just going to swing forward and back and allow your whole body to move. Do that about 10 or 15 times, and then you will do the other side. Same thing. I think I have to move my little coffee table here so I don't kick it. Swinging forward and back. Allowing the range of motion to be whatever is most comfortable for you. You're not forcing the leg to a certain height. You're swinging it back and forth, working the hips. So 10 to 20 of that one. I'm going to walk back over and switch legs, shake them out a little bit. This time we're going to make circles with the knee. So the knee is going to draw a circle all the way around. Standing up nice and tall, the knee is making a circle. You first start out with a clockwise circle. Do 10 to 20 of those. Then you're going to switch it and do counterclockwise in the other direction. 10 to 20 of that one as well for the hips. Shake it out, same thing on the other leg. Starting out, I'm going to go counterclockwise first this time. So basically going across the body and out, across the body and out, 10 to 20 times. Then we're reversing it, going from out to in, out to in. These are similar to crescent kicks if you do any martial arts or kickboxing. So you've got leg swings, into out knees and out to in knees. And then let's do some upper body as well. You can do this on your table, on your own desk, or you can do it on your chair. This has high arms, so I will do it on the arms so you can see me. If you have a chair on wheels, don't do it on a wheelie chair, okay? You want your chair to be nice and secure. You're going to go out into a plank. Hands are on the chair, and your chest is right above your thumbs. Tummy is tight, and I want you to push the chair to the ground. So push the chair to the ground. And from here, you can do some little push-ups or tricep push-ups, whichever is most comfortable. You can do both, and it doesn't have to be big. I want you to have good form though. So remember, nice long spine, tummy tight, the neck is long, breathing, and you're taking your chest towards an invisible line that you're going to draw between your thumbs. So I've drawn an invisible line from thumb to thumb, and that's where I'm going to take my chest towards in these push-ups here. And you're going to do about 10 to 20 of these. And then that is exercise set number 2 that you can do at your desk without getting sweaty. Okay, exercise set number 3 to do at work, at your desk, or with your chair. And we're gonna get a little more intense this time. Again, this is one you probably shouldn't have a skirt on, or at least you wanna be able to be in your office where you can close the door and hike it up, okay? So don't be doing this at your cubicle. And so this one is much more challenging, but the beauty of this, you just have to do a few. It's very effective. So again, doing a few means we're not going to get super sweaty. The goal here is you're gonna look behind you and you're gonna pop one foot on your chair. Okay? Again, if your chair has wheels, that's not a good option, but you could do this on a stool, a step, a box, anything you might have, but you want it to be really secure. My front leg is very far in front. I'm going to look back behind me. You can hold on for balance if you need to. I'm going to pop just my toe on that back chair. Now from here, I'm going to go down, not forward, in a lunge. Now watch my front knee. My front knee stays right over my foot. It is not going out over the toe. I'm going to go down and up here. I'm using my core. I've got a nice long neck. My tummy is tight so I can have really good balance here. Now, the way I'm positioned, this seat is hitting my shin when I come down. So I'm going to step forward a little bit and put my foot further forward on the chair. Woo! And that's much more comfortable for me. And then we have to do the other side. But I want to show you what it looks like from the front and talk more about knee positioning. So I'm going to put my back foot on the chair. Now this front foot, both toes point forward. This front knee is going to be in line with the foot. And when I come down and bend both knees, I want this knee to be really strong and stable. So if your knee is going sideways, you need to make this a lot smaller, or put your back foot on the floor to make it more simple. But that front knee needs to be solid and pointing forward. What happens if there's instability with the thigh muscles, and some areas are weaker than others, that knee can go wobbly. That's no bueno, that's not good for your knee health. So look at the knee, it's staying stationary here. Balance is going a little bit, but my knee is not wavering. It is nice and strong. Okay, that's a good, tough one. Another tough one, we're gonna do some more upper body. Again, I'm off my chair. The chair is stable, not on wheels. And if you need to, you can put your chair against a wall. So the wall will be behind the chair. That way the chair isn't going to push back. We're going to do tricep dips. And put your hands on the edge of your seat. Walk your feet forward and lift your butt off the chair. But then push the chair down so your shoulders are not up by your ears. From this position, all you're going to do is bend the elbows and straighten the elbows. It doesn't have to be big to be really effective. You can go down as far as you want. Now, if you have been doing this for a while, you can straighten one leg. You can alternate which leg you straighten. You can straighten both legs to make it even more intense. You can stagger your feet to make it even harder. And again, you only have to do a few of these to make a really big impact on the back of the arms. So you've got to lunge each leg. You've got some tricep dips there, and then we're going to do a little bit more for lower body. Started seating, and we're going to be on the very front edge of our chair. That 90-degree angle is behind our knees again. And from here, we're going to stand up, and then we're going to go down really, 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 really slow. Stick our booty way behind you until your booty just taps the seat, and then you come back up. So what we're doing is a super controlled squat here. So a lot of times when we stand up, we push ourselves with all the dominant muscles, and we're not really working the glutes. So you want that 90-degree angle behind the knees. You're going to lean forward and stand up, and then you're going to lean forward again and get that booty way back behind you, tap the seat, and come right back up again. So we're not going to rest on that seat. We're just going to tap the glutes and come back up. So you've really got to reach that booty back behind to find that chair again. But you want to stay in complete control in case you don't find the chair, so you don't end up on the floor. So a lot of control here, squeezing the glutes and tapping that booty on the seat and coming right back up. Now this third set of exercises is a little bit more intense. So if you're worried about getting sweaty, you can do one exercise, take a break, do another exercise, take a break, and you can space them out so that your body temperature doesn't rise, which causes sweating. So you've got some of those. So third set, you had the very challenging lunges with the foot on the chair. We had tricep dips and squats with the booty tap on the seat. So that is exercise routine number 3 to do at work in your office without getting sweaty. Enjoy!